I heard my children laughing this morning, and for a glorious split second, there was no war. Although it's only been 3 weeks, like most Americans, I know the days surrounding January 15th, 1991 will be with me forever. Never before was I more aware of being witness to history in the making. Even though the threat of war was never far from our minds, in some strange way, as if on automatic pilot, our everyday lives went on as usual. Oh, John, we've got a big mess this afternoon. Mm-hmm. Between 5 and 6 o'clock, Robin has to be dropped off at basketball practice, Casey picked up from her piano lesson, Elizabeth dropped off at the library, and last of all, the dry cleaning needs to be picked up.
Not a problem, hon. I'll take care of the dry cleaning.
John!
All right, I'm just kidding. I'll tell you what. You handle all the drop-offs, I'll handle all the pickups.
It's a deal. I called Jenny Blair in Oceanside yesterday.
Yeah? How's she holding up?
Oh, she's hanging in there. You know, Chuck has been in the Gulf since August.
Yeah.
Doug Hastings, too.
Just about everybody we knew at Singleton's over there now.
I'm real worried.
Ah, honey. Our men are the best trained, finest equipped fighting machine in the world. Anybody can handle a job, they can. Gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, there's a bunch of picketers at the main gate of the base. General wants me available to talk to the media.
What are you gonna say?
Well, that freedom of speech is what this country is all about. It's kind of pointless to pick at the troops being sent. Got to address the policymakers who sent them.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Mm. That's why at noon you can find me at the Peace Vigil in front of the Federal Building.
That's my girl. Good morning.
Good morning.
Goodbye.
Bye. Mom, you have got to do something about Robin and Casey.
Don't tell me they're still arguing with each other.
Mm-hmm. Oh. And it's getting pretty awful. I can hardly hear myself talk on the phone.
Oh, come on. It can't be that bad.
Can too? Cannot! Can too? Cannot!
Mom, tell Casey I can too sit at my desk.
Not if it's on my side.
Wait, I thought we solved this territorial problem when you taped that line down the middle of your room.
We did, only Robin moved her desk over the line.
I just want to see out the window.
The window's on my side.
It's no fair. I should get more than half the room. I'm bigger.
So, I got more dolls. They need their space.
They do not.
Do too.
Do not.
Do too.
Do not.
Mom, shut it up before I whack them.
Yeah, Mom. What do you say?
I say you two must work this problem out for yourselves. It's time you learn to share.
She means you, pig face.
She means you, cow brain.
She means eat your cereal.
Mom, she's on my side of the booth.
I'm having breakfast in bed.
Give me that.
It's mine.
Thank you, Dan. And so at sundown in Saudi Arabia, with no new statement from Iraq, all our troops can do is watch and wait. We return you now to our regularly scheduled programming.
Hey, Stu. While we'd all love to know what vowels Vanna will be flipping, there is work to be done.
We were just watching a news update, sir. There's been no change.
Well, Major, there has for us. I just got word that a shipment of laser rangefinders will be arriving at 1800. It's an O2 priority that will go out on the next cargo plane to Saudi.
Sir, that's tomorrow morning.
Then we'll have to get them inspected, calibrated, and packed up overnight.
All right, go alert Colonel Wheeler. We're going to need some more men over to warehouse.
Tell them I'll authorize any overtime it takes.
Right away, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Gunny?
No, I meant the other sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Gunny.
I meant the other sir. Sir.
Yes, Gunny.
There are 3 gentlemen here to see you. One of them says he knows you as Sergeant Major Lonigan.
Lonigan? The only Lonigan I ever knew was my platoon sergeant at OCS. He was old as dirt then. Couldn't still be alive.
The hell I ain't. Good morning, sir.
Sergeant Major Lonigan, how good to see you.
General, it's good to be seen. Hey, boys, this is young Craig I was telling you about. Sir, this is Gunnery Sergeant Goodman.
Sir. Gunnery Sergeant.
And First Sergeant Willis. Willis!
Well, no need to shout. He's got a pig on his wall.
Gentlemen, I'm pleased to meet you. This is my staff secretary, Major John McGillis.
Sir.
Major. Ben.
Sir.
Nice to meet you.
Sir?
Now, what can I do for you?
Well, General, we came here because we are real concerned about this showdown in the desert.
We're here to re-enlist.
In the Marines?
You don't mean the Girl Scouts.
I know we may be a shade over age, sir, but, General, you're looking at darn near 100 years military experience among the three of us.
Yeah, the Marines need us. We've got the spirit, we've got the know-how, and we've got the guts.
Well, gentlemen, I know that they say once a Marine, always a Marine.
You're darn tootin'. Today's recruits could use a shot of the old corps, sir.
Yeah, damn straight. And we belong over there with our brothers.
Younger brothers.
Hell, grandsons.
Shut up.
Well, men, I must say that I admire your spirit of sacrifice and wanting to serve overseas.
Major, if you knew my wife, you'd know it wasn't that big a sacrifice.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry to disappoint you, and perhaps your wife. But the Corps will make no exceptions to the age limit. I'm very sorry.
I told you we're wasting our time with this nobody.
Yeah, let's go to the top. I've played pinochle with the commandant.
Okay. Detail. 10 hut. About. Face. Forward. Hard. Left.
I told you not to shut up. You're
Left.
taking us.
Back up, back up!
Let's open the door. Left. Left.
Can you believe those old ducks? Still wanting to join the fray?
Yes, sir. Know exactly how they feel.
The time appointed by the world for Iraq to leave Kuwait has come and gone. So now they face 680,000 U.S. and allied troops authorized by the United Nations to attack at any time. The deadline passed with no attack either by the Allies or by the man who scorned the deadline, Saddam Hussein.
Oh, hi, honey. What time is it?
It's 1:30. Oh. Sorry I woke you.
Tried staying up. So how did it go?
Well, they're about halfway through the inspection.
Oh.
It's going to be tight, but I think rangefinder will be on the cargo plane by the time it takes off.
The guys are still working.
Yeah, General Craig sent me home to get some shut-eye. Nothing's going around here.
Well, the girls are still feuding about the bedroom situation.
Jeez.
I'm hoping it's just a phase.
Polly, they range in age from 7 to 16. When is this phase over?
I thought about grounding them, but then they'd always be home. Anyway, we try and get some sleep.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, hon.
What is it, honey?
I was just thinking, you know, here I am, my nice warm bed. So many of my buddies out there in that desert waiting for God knows what.
Well, I'm just thankful you're here.
Wish I could explain what it feels like for a Marine to be stateside at a time like this. You want to be over there, you want to be doing your part.
Honey, you're doing your part at Hollister.
It's not the same thing. Not to a Marine. This morning, these 3 old guys, retired sergeants, came in to re-enlist. I'd be willing to bet you that the last time one of these guys was in uniform, he was fighting the Kaiser. But there they were, by God, wanting to be in the thick of it.
Honey, we've been married over a year now. I know there's a part of you that wants to be over there.
Well, I'm glad you understand. Because I want to put in for a transfer to Saudi.
John, you're not really going to put in for a transfer.
Been thinking about it for weeks.
Look, it's one thing to go when they send you, like you did in Costa Negra. But to volunteer?
Polly, this is what I do. That's where the Marines are. That's where I'm supposed to be.
John, you've done your part. It is somebody else's turn.
Honey, you don't understand. I have been involved in almost every military action for the past 20 years. I've got exactly the kind of experience they need over there right now.
Yeah, but for most of that time, you didn't have a family. You do now.
Honey, there's nothing more important to me in this whole world than you and the girls. But you have to understand, I've got two families. I've got one here that's well and safe. But I've got another one that's a long way from home and in harm's way.
Yeah. Look, John, I know you want to be fair to the Corps. But you have got to be fair to us, too. We don't want to lose you.
Macy's nightlight's keeping me up. I need my sleep.
We all do.
Make yourself comfortable.
If Robin gets to sleep with you, so do me and Mr. Smithers.
Come on in. Up you go.
Get that woolly beast out of my face!
Come on, scoot over.
No, this isn't going to work. Girls, the Major's had a tough night and he needs to sleep. Come on.
No,
Come on.
no, Polly. It's all right. Let him stay. Come on, sugar, get under here. Under the covers. And scoot back over a little bit. There you go.
Think I can fit?
Good night.
Good night, Major.
Good night, Major.
Good night, girls.
I don't believe this.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Dan Willens, this buddy of mine from back home, has been sent to the Gulf.
Why is that hard to believe, sir?
He's an accountant. His reserve unit got called up. I mean, here I am, a trained professional, stuck doing paperwork while they're sending a CPA to Saudi.
Hear what you're saying, Lieutenant.
Listen to this wise guy. Gene, I sure hope to see your sorry face over here, but I know how busy you are making place cards for the general. The country will sleep a whole lot better knowing there are no social gaffes being made in Virginia. Well, that does it. Gunny, could I please have one of those administrative action forms? I'm putting in for a transfer.
Ordinarily, Gene, I'll caution you against acting impulsively, but, Gunny, I'll have one of those forms, too.
Aye, aye, sir.
Something on your mind, Gunny?
May I speak plainly, sir?
When haven't you?
With all due respect, gentlemen, the job you're doing here is vital to our efforts in the Gulf. Granted, it may not be exciting or fraught with danger. All right, let's face it, it's boring. But we are not in the Marine Corps merely for our own personal satisfaction. We are here to serve our country, whatever we are called upon to do.
Well spoken, Gunny.
I'll say. Now, could I have that form, please?
Morning, sir.
Morning. Well, Marines, I just got word from the airstrip that the shipment of laser rangefinders is on its way to our troops in the desert.
Outstanding, sir.
You're all to be congratulated for a job well done.
Yes, sir. It's a miracle we got it off in time.
Miracle nothing. It's the result of my genius for logistics. Combined with a crackerjack staff that always rises to the occasion. Never forget that the work you're doing here is vital to our efforts in the Gulf.
Hoorah!
Agree with that, do you, Gunny?
I certainly do, sir.
And why the hell did you put in for a transfer to go over there?
Gunny?
Sir, could we discuss this in your office?
We could, but we won't.
Good, sir. I'm interested in hearing this myself.
Don't you think we all feel the desire to be where the action is?
Yes, sir.
But do you see the major or the lieutenant trying to get out of this important task the Corps has assigned them?
No, sir.
And do you know why? Because these fine officers are wise enough to know that I will reject any request for transfer so fast it'll make their heads spin. Right, gentlemen?
Right, sir!
Yeah.
So, Gunny, you were saying something about serving our country, whatever we're called upon to do?
Well, sir, I figured the general could only spare one of us. Everybody knows I'm the best shot.
Well, this is the second night in a row the Major's missed dinner.
Yeah, I know. They've been working around the clock shipping supplies overseas. Good enough to eat.
Plenty. What was in that salad?
Oh, just some pine nuts, radicchio, endive, and bok choy.
Whatever happened to lettuce and tomato?
Well, when something's bothering me, I tend to go a little wild in the produce section.
This whole Mideast thing is so strange. Kids talk about it at school all the time. It's like you go to your classes and everything, but it's always there in the back of your mind.
Yeah. Wonder if that's why Robin and Casey are so irritable lately. Gotta have an effect on them, too.
What should I do with the rest of this salad?
Gee, there's a lot left. Well, maybe I'll save it for the Major.
Mom, do the guy a favor. Make him a bologna sandwich.
Casey Cooper, prepare for pain! Mom, you're gonna sting me!
She deliberately threw her bear at my globe and knocked it off the bookcase.
I did not. I threw him at you and missed.
Well, you can bet I'm not gonna miss you little brat.
Robin! Stop, girl, stop it!
Look what you did! Nobody hurts Mr. Smithers and lives! You!
Girl! Stop it! I need it! Just stop it!
He's gonna kill me! I want you!
I want you to stop this! No, girls! That is enough! That is enough! I want you to sit down right here and cool off. You two should be ashamed of yourselves.
I am. I should have ripped off the other arm while I had it.
Is it a dream? Dumb!
Hey, down! Not another word and I mean it.
Hi, Major. Welcome to Pee Wee Wrestling.
Honey, what's wrong?
The Allies are attacking Baghdad. We're at war.
Does this mean you have to go, Major?
No, honey. Corps needs me here. At least for right now.
Does it mean you might have to go someday?
Let's just all pray that this is over soon.
Mommy?
Huh?
Are we gonna be alright? Is Baghdad far away?
Uh-huh. Practically on the other side of the world.
Come here, Shirley.
Right here. Just below that crack.
Then why are our guys fighting all the way over there?
Well, that's not such an easy question to answer, even for grown-ups.
You see, honey, this world we live in's gotten so small that any conflict anywhere has the potential to affect everybody on the planet.
Yeah, it's true. Well, you know, it's just like in our family when the two of you are fighting. It affects us all.
No matter how hard we try to stay out of it.
Yeah, I guess real trick for all of us is going to be to find ways of settling our differences peacefully.
Amen.
So this doesn't happen to the real world.
Robin's globe has since been repaired, and she and Casey are learning to get along without a line of tape in their room. A small victory, in light of all that's going on in the world. And yet, looking at my children, I have to believe in a brighter future and hang on to the hope that they'll someday live in a world at peace where no one will ever again have to fight over a line drawn in the sand.